Namaste, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. So, Priyanka, you said your parents need
Yeah,
Tamil
Mother
translation.
will join shortly, 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay, let her join. Meanwhile, can I have all the queries you have? Like, what are the questions you have, apart from reading it all?
Yeah. So I have few questions, sir. Like, in hostel, like we have to stay in a particular place, right? Um, so only students will be there, or somebody from your team, similar to warden, somebody will be there, like that.
Okay. I'll tell you. You're staying in a home, right?
Huh.
It's almost like staying in a home.
Okay, okay, sir.
That's it. Imagine you studying in your home and one CA living with you. That's about it. See,
Okay.
your parents cannot help you prepare, right?
Yes, yes.
So you need someone else who can take care of you to prepare.
Yes,
So
sir.
they will live with you. That's it. We don't have hostels. We only have homes.
Okay. That's what, sir. But 11 people for CA Inter, 11 people for CA final. If it is that case, like everybody will be in the same house, or how is it, sir?
See, do you think 22 people can live in the same house?
No, definitely not.
Uh,
That's what
so,
I'm.
so see, when I spend time as a founder, when I spend time, I expect good quality questions. Not
Okay.
these are all hotel and restaurant questions. The food will be hot. To give South Indian, you understand that we'll take care, right? Now, 22 people cannot live in a house. 11 people cannot live in a house, right? So
Mhm.
all of that is not impacting your preparation. Now, what you should focus on is if you come here, how are you going to clear?
Okay. Okay, sir.
So ask questions which are relevant because this, irrespective of how you question, that won't change because when we do a premium program, obviously it'll suit certain requirements. Largely, it will be better than your home. That is exactly how we built it.
Okay.
What are the questions your mom and dad has?
Um, Sir, like I saw a video where you were explaining about HLS team. 7 people are part of the team. Like I saw 4 to 5 people are working in big fours and all. So, how will they coordinate with us? Like, how will
No,
they
no.
guide
See,
us?
you're talking like an investor. I'm asking you ask questions that are a student. How many people are there in the home? How will they coordinate? These are all investor related questions, right? This is like CEO questions. Now you talk like a student. You ask what is relevant to you. What are your concerns about preparation? How can you
Okay.
ask the right? Don't ask. Don't. You're not an auditor to HLS, right?
Yeah.
You understanding? That is our business.
Mhm.
How do we do? How do we make you clear? How many people will keep and all of that? Those are the questions which we have to worry about. Those are not something which
Okay.
you have to worry about, right? What is it you have to
Okay.
worry about? What is your previous score?
Um, 119, sir. Like I have given only group two.
Group 2, you got 119. Now, how do you
Yeah.
get to 159 or 169 is what it is. That is
Yeah.
what is your score in audit?
Did 37.
So, how do you get to 47 in audit? These are the questions you should ask. How
Yeah.
do I pay my
Mm-hmm.
salaries? How do I pay my rents? All of this are irrelevant, right? We'll take care of it. No, that is the reason why. Because we want to work with people who are focused on what they have to do, not focused on every useless thing. Again, let's say parents are asking us questions, I understand. Because as a parent, they have different questions. Now, your father would have different questions, your mother would have different questions, each of you will have different questions. But your question should be largely linked to your preparation. How are you going to clear? I'm yet to get one question which is linked to your preparation.
Okay. Um, so in 10 days, we can complete the syllabus. You have told
Yes.
like how it will
Hmm.
work in 10 days. Because generally I take about 1 month or 25 days to complete a thing. And after 25 days also, I still feel something is not completed or something has to be revised yet.
Yeah, this is a fantastic question. Good. So your
Sir,
question is,
if you can explain in Tamil, they will also understand. Can
take
it
care,
be done?
Tamil. Tamil. So this is a very relevant question because
Fine.
so Priyanka, she is Dikshita. Dikshita, this is
Okay, okay.
Priyanka. Uh,
Hello.
the current question which she has asked is, normally I take around 25 days to complete a subject.
Sir, can you please wait for a second? Somebody comes. 1 second. Can you please hold on?
Yes, yes. So the question is, I normally take 25 days to complete a subject. How do I complete it in 10 days? That is the question she has asked. Okay, so the constant is parents understand Tamil. So
Yeah, you tell it in English and translate it in Tamil.
probably you have to answer because you are from.
For this one, I can't beat it. You probably hit the spot.
So your mom
So-
would be joining us.
Yeah, I think. Now the 25 days అవుతుంది ఒక సబ్జెక్ట్ కంప్లీట్ చేసిన దాన్ని ఎట్లా 10 days లో వాళ్ళు మీరు చేంజ్ చెప్పారా? Yes.
So we'll answer this in two ways. Okay, one, Dikshita has already cleared her C enter both the groups. She cleared C enter both groups in what 2.5 months preparation. That she has done.
Okay.
Now she is working with Deloitte. That is one. Two, Dikshita, give that book. Priyanka, I want you to be focused. Just stay focused.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
30 minutes, stay focused. If you want to fix things, fix and come back. Is there anything which
Okay.
you have to work upon?
No, no.
So this is CMA enter operations management and strategic management. So she normally doesn't get time on weekdays.
Okay.
Today morning we met around 9:30. Like
Okay.
how to do it. This is the first day, and this has got 11 chapters. Okay.
Okay.
Now we decided to complete 4 chapters today.
Okay.
Now we got started with chapter number 9, right?
Introduction.
Yeah. So this is chapter number 9. This is the first time she's looking at it. No coaching, nothing. This is CMA is a whole new thing. I think this is literally the first time we're picking this book. That's the first time she's picking the book. So this is chapter 9.
Okay.
So it has got this much. This is the syllabus, and she has largely completed. How much time did you take for this, Dikshita?
50 minutes to 1 hour.
1 hour. Chapter is done.
Okay.
And now,
But-
now before I called her, she's writing this. Yeah, you're able to see this likely.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this she has written it without seeing now.
Okay.
All of this happened in 1 hour.
Okay.
Now it's simple. I'll tell you the analogy. If you pick up an arrow, you focus, you aim, you shoot. It takes 1 arrow.
Okay.
If you don't know
Yes,
how
yes.
to use the bow, what you will do, you'll keep
Many
arrows and keep
attempts.
throwing with your hands. Not many attempts.
Ah.
Forever it won't happen because you don't know how to use the bow. This bow is focus. You are doing it manually. That's why it's taking you 25 days.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How should I translate?
No, just explain to the parents that how you completed this chapter in one, whatever it is.
Okay, can you please talk? தமிழ் தெரியுமா பேசலாம்?
தமிழ் நல்லா தெரியும். So,
Okay.
உங்க question என்னன்னா ஒரு 25 daysல கம்ப்ளீட் பண்றது 10 daysல எப்படி கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணுவோம் தானே?
ஆமா.
நம்ம இப்போ வரைக்கும் பண்ணாதனாலே நம்மளுக்கு அப்படி டவுட் வருது. பட் நம்ம ஒரு ப்ராப்பர் ரொட்டீனோட காத்தால இருந்து சாயங்காலம் வரைக்கும் ஒரு 3 hours ஸ்லாட்ஸ் வச்சுட்டு எவ்ரி 50 minutes படிச்சுட்டு ஒரு 5 minutesக்கு ரிவிஷன் பண்ணா நம்மளுக்கே அறியாம போர்ஷன் நிறைய கவர் பண்ண முடியும். இப்ப பாருங்க நிறைய நேரம் உட்காந்துட்டு நீங்க ரிவைஸ் பண்ணாம நீங்க எவ்வளவு கத்துக்கிறீள் அதை டெஸ்ட் பண்ணாம பண்ணா எவ்வளவு உள்ள போறது அவ்வளவு வெளில வருதான்னு தெரியாது. சோ நீங்க அதே ஒரு 3 hours ஒரு மாதிரி சேர்ந்தாப்புல எவ்வளவு படிக்கணும்னு தெரியாம படிச்சு வெர்சஸ் 1 hour கான்சென்ட்ரேட்டா படிச்சாலும் உங்க எஃபிஷியன்சி ஜாஸ்தி வரலாம் செகண்ட் அவுட்புட்ல. சோ அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க போயினே பார்த்தா 10 daysல கவர் பண்ண முடியும். எது நம்ம 25 days நினைச்சுட்டு இருக்கோமோ மேபி ஈவன் லெஸ் தேன் தட். ஸோ இட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் நம்மளோட எஃபிஷியன்சி அண்ட் த வே வி சிட் பொறுத்து இருக்கு. நம்மளுக்கு சில வாட்டி
Ah,
வீட்ல உட்காரச்ச இப்ப இவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி எங்கேயோ மனசு போயிட்டு இருக்கும். அவன் அங்க வேலைக்காரி எங்க போயிட்டு இருக்கா, இன்னைக்கு அம்மா என்ன சாப்பாடு தருவா, சோ அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் தாட்ஸ் எல்லாம் போகும்ல. சோ அந்த நம்ம 1 hour வச்சுட்டு ஒரு ஃபிக்ஸ் பிளாக்ஸ் வச்சுட்டு படிச்சா அப்புறம் நம்மளே மறுபடியும் அனலைஸ் பண்ணி இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம படிச்சதை மறுபடியும் எழுதி பார்த்தா நம்மளுக்கு எவ்வளோ மனசுல இருக்கு, எவ்வளோ நம்ம we are able to give outனு தெரியும். சோ அந்த ப்ரொபோஷன்
okay.
வச்சுட்டு படிச்சா டெஃபினட்டா ஆக முடியும். ஈவன் ஈவன் ஐ didn't know that I could like இவரும் என்ன காஸ்டிங் ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட் இருந்தது. அது யூஸ்வலா என்ன நினைச்சீங்கன்னா அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 7 days எடுக்கணும், ஒரு வீக்காவது எடுக்கணும் எழுதி பார்த்து பண்றதுக்கு. பட்
ஆமா,
என்னோட ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்பீட் இருந்தது நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி. சோ
okay.
இவர் என்ன டெக்னிக் சொன்னார்னா, டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ஸ்லயே நீ சால்வ் பண்ணி எவ்ரி கொஸ்டின் நீ பார்த்து எவ்ரி இது சால்வ் பண்ணா உனக்கு ஜாஸ்தி ஸ்பீட் வரும், அட் த சேம் டைம் கான்செப்டும் வளரும்னு. சோ அப்படி
Okay.
பண்ணி பார்த்ததுல 7 daysக்குள்ளேயே முடிச்சுட்டேன் நான். It was just like
Full
4-5 days
course.
span. Yes, at least in a
Okay.
reasonable way you where you know ரிவிஷன் போது
Ah,
இன்னும் நல்லா படிச்சுக்கலாம், அது வேற.
அதுதான்.
பட் அட்லீஸ்ட் யூ
Ah.
ஹாவ் அ கவரேஜ் ஆஃப் எவ்ரி டாபிக். உங்களுக்கு அதுல இருந்து ஏதாவது
இப்போ
வந்தா
நாங்க
ஆன்சர் பண்ணுது.
படிக்கும்போது நோட் புக்ஸ்ல போட்டு பார்க்கும்போது ஆப்வியஸ்லி 7 days எல்லாம் ஒரு ஒரு சாப்டர் இல்ல 2 சாப்டர் தான் முடிக்க முடியும் ஒரு 7 daysல. பட் புக்லயே நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி பண்ணும்போது இன்னும் ஃபாஸ்ட்னஸ் டெவலப் ஆகும்.
நோட் புக்ஸ்லயும் பண்ணா முடியும். அது இவர் நீங்க எப்படி பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லி தருவார். நம்ம
ஓகே ஓகே.
ஜாஸ்தி ஒரு சம்க்கும் எவ்வளவு டைம் வைக்கணும், எதுக்கு நம்ம டைம் பவுண்டா படிச்சா டெஃபினட்டா ஆயிடும். நம்ம சில வாட்டி ஒரு தடவை ஆரம்பிச்சா டைம் தெரியாம போகாம ஜாஸ்தி நேரம் எடுத்துட்டு இருப்போம். So
ஆ
we'll have to
ஆ
be time conscious also. Whether do it in the textbook or notebook. This is my
ஓகே.
personal problem. Speed அது உங்களுக்கு இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை.
ஆ
So எதுல
கரெக்ட் கரெக்ட்.
பண்ணாலும் it will be the same output only.
ஓகே ஓகே
So
ஓகே.
contextually, see, it's simple. Let's say you have to drive. Now, most of the students are starting driving without actually learning driving. So what will happen? We'll take the car, we'll get stuck. It'll the opposite car is coming, we'll stop. Every now and then the car breaks, right? When will you go?
Yes,
Will you
yes.
go? Never. No, instead, we'll pull you out, we'll teach you driving properly for 2-3 days, and then you go. That's the difference.
Okay.
But understand the same studying also. Learning is far more complicated than driving.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the reason why you have to, work on this.
Okay, sir. And another question is, in 1.5 days, like first exam, if at all it did not go well as per my plan, automatically, however, motivation videos, whatever I watch, the second, third exams, automatically the preparation level comes down. 4 attempts, the same problem has happened with me. I have prepared to a decent level, but 1.5 days, it's totally flop.
Okay.
So,
First of all, what you're saying is I fractured my hand. So I'm showing my hand to a YouTube motivational video, hoping that it will heal. It's more senseless than this. Now, when I say this, what should I do? Ask you to watch a motivational video so that the fracture gets resolved. Now, this is more senseless when you say that for a highly cognitive task, for you to clear, if after accounting, for you to clear law in the next 20 hours, if you're saying you have to watch a motivational video, that's scary. That's senseless, right? So the solution which
yeah.
you're thinking is absolutely senseless. It's worse than you spoiling your accounts exam. You understand that, right? The solution is no way correlated. It's absolutely senseless. Now, what should be done? You have to understand this ICA exam, which we're talking about. It's a 9-hour exam. It's not a 3-hour exam. It's a 9-hour
Sorry, sir?
exam. It's a 9-hour exam, 9 hours. ICA exam is 9 hours. Group 1 9 hours, Group 2 9 hours.
Yes.
But 9-hour exams is not continuous because you cannot write it.
Yeah.
You don't have a 3-hour exam. It is a 9-hour exam, which is broken down
Okay.
into 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Now,
Okay.
ICA evaluates you for what you do in this 9 hours.
Yeah.
What you're saying is it's a T20 match you're playing. After 6 hours, since I did not score well, I'm walking off.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Or you're saying after 6 hours, I stopped batting and I started watching motivation videos. So, this is for people who will win the match, who can at least play 20 overs. If you want to win the match by playing 6 overs, you know what the answer is. So
No.
this exam is only for people who can play for 9 hours, who can write the
Okay.
exam for 9 hours. ICA does not have 3 hour exams. There are people who senselessly believe that I'll write 3 hours and get an exemption. I never met somebody who, you know, at the last minute change their preparation and got one. Exemption can come incidentally, not when you plan and write only one paper. It like 6 attempts for you to get six exemptions, theoretically, not even practically, right? So you have to prepare for a 9 hour exam. If the first 3 hours did not go well, you should push harder and make sure the next 3 hours gets better. The next 3 hours it gets better. You watch cricket, CSK, you watch it. Like
Yeah.
CSK versus Sunrisers, what do we hope? The 6 hours, 6 overs not going well. Something should happen. Tala walking in and probably he'll increase the score. I was one in Chinnaswamy Stadium at Chepak, I guess. Yeah, Chepak Stadium, right? Chennai.
Yes,
Yeah.
Chepak.
Okay. So what happens when you at that match when Dhoni was walking in 15th or 16th over, the whole crowd was cheering, hoping that he'll do something in the last 4 overs. Now, in the first 6 overs, which is probably your accounts did not go well, what should you do? Accelerate law, accelerate tax, right? So that will
Yes.
teach you. This is not motivation. This does not happen in 1.5 days. This will happen in 1.5 to 2 months. For you to use that 1.5 day, it takes 1.5 or 2 months. And just like sports, for Usain Bolt to run that 10 seconds took him 10 years. Now, for you to sit and write those 9 hours, you have to put in at least 3 months of proper effort for those 3 papers, 6 papers, depending on the scope you want to pick up. I hope you answered. This question is answered.
Yes, sir.
Translate. Yeah, simple manner.
ஓகே இது ஆல்மோஸ்ட் செல்ஃப் எக்ஸ்பிளனேட்டரியா தான் இருந்திருக்கும். பட் இவர் என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, எது ஆல்ரெடி நடந்ததோ அதை வச்சு நம்ம இப்ப லைக் டோன்ட் ப்ரூவ்ட் ஓவர் பாஸ்ட்ங்கோமே. ஸோ ஆல்ரெடி நம்மளுக்கு இது சொதப்பிடுத்துன்னு ஆல்ரெடி தெரிஞ்சதுன்னா வி ஹவ் டு ஒர்க் ஆன் ஹவு வி கேன் காம்பன்சேட் ஃபார் த ஸ்கோர். இப்போ ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம நினைச்சிருந்தோம் ஒரு 50 வரும்னு, ஒரு 15 மார்க்ஸ் அட்டெம்ப்டே பண்ணலன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ அது கம்மியா வருதுன்னா அந்த மத்த 2 பேப்பர் இந்த குரூப்ல எப்படி படிச்சா இன்னும் ஜாஸ்தி வருமோ அந்த மென்டாலிட்டியோட படிக்கணும். ஆப்வியஸ்லி நல்லா எழுதலைங்கிற ஒரு இது இருக்கும், ஓகே, அதை அக்னாலேஜ் பண்ணி மத்த சப்ஜெக்ட் படிக்காம அதுலயே நம்ம யோசிச்சுன்னு இருந்தா இது படிக்காமிச்சாலும் அங்கதான் மைண்ட் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஸோ அப்பன்னு பார்த்து மோட்டிவேஷன் வீடியோஸ் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் பார்த்தா அப்ப மோட்டிவேஷன் ஆக்சுவலி வேலை பண்ணாது, நம்மளோட டிசிப்ளின் தான் வேலை பண்ணும். லைக் இப்ப என்னோட என்ன இருக்கு அது ஆயிடுது அந்த எக்ஸாம், அது இப்ப எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது, அதை பத்தி நினைச்சு எழுதாலும் எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது. இப்ப கையில என்ன இருக்கு, நெக்ஸ்ட் லா, நெக்ஸ்ட் டாக்ஸ் ஒரு என்ன மத்த குரூப். சோ அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜிக்கா பிளான் பண்ணி படிக்கணும். Obviously, his cricket example, I don't know how to translate.
I
It is like
understand.
Doordarshan. Long ago, two people used to stay and do this.
And I don't think I'm doing a great job.
No, I think that's
No,
about.
but somehow they have to understand that
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm.
Sir, and another thing is, in 3 hours, I'm not able to. In 4 attempts, I have never attempted a paper for 100 marks, not even single exam. So, how to improve the speed and how it happens over there, which is not happening here for me personally.
See, this is a case study given by Suresh. Okay, he's one of the mentors now. What he wrote is, you will never fail in the exam, but in the preparation. Now, he repeated one of the fundamentals of how we prepare. Like he just mentioned that you'll fail in the preparation, not in the exam, which means you're actually failing before you enter the exam hall. You know that you're going to fail. Don't you know that? Yeah. So you're just fooling yourself by hoping something will happen, but nothing is going to happen because you're failing in preparation. So what we do is we'll make you prepare. How do you prepare? Starting from fundamentals, like your mindset. The current state of mind is not the right sense for you to start your preparation. It has to be realigned. The routine has to be rebuilt. Preparation, mindset, and routine has to be rebuilt. Next, we'll start at syllabus completion. Next, revision. Now, as Dikshita said, if you accelerate syllabus first, then revision you can go deep and fix a few things. But syllabus has to be reasonably done in that 1 week, 10 days. And then exam presentation. You have to write the number of exams because the answer is if she's able to write it after 1 hour, of study for 1 hour, if she's able to write so much, now this will actually help her write everything in the main exam, right? So
Yeah.
you have to learn all of this. It has to happen in a period of 3-4 months. Not you
Okay.
hoping and thinking and wishing and praying is not going to convert that into action, right? These are hardcore
Yes.
skills, not thoughts. Motivation can impact your thoughts. Motivation cannot build your skills. So it's very pathetic strategy for people to think motivation can solve everything. You're going to the medical shop, go to the doctor.
Correct. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sir, like, and when I'm studying, I feel like I'm studying alone. If at all there are people around, like CAs or who are actually preparing for it, that will be better. So once I was seeing in a video, there is a park, like there is no books, but there is just group discussion, and that and all I found it interesting. Like, in which part of time that will happen, because different students will be studying different subjects. So how it will happen and
Priyanka, again, you have to understand this conversation, this particular conversation is only about one thing. Are you in a position to trust us to give your 3 months to us, to leave your preparation to us? Now, what happens in 3 months is very different from the previous attempt to this attempt because it depends on the 11 people. Now, you're asking me, let's say last cricket match, there was a practice session, there's a training session which happened. You saw that. Now, this time it could be different. So, all of that, there are a lot of things which will depend on it. I cannot tell you Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock is where all of you will go to the park and discuss something. Most of now, how can I? Because when you said something about this, I have Hari who is recording a video who can speak Kannada. Uh, Dikshita can help me with Tamil. Now, somebody watches this and said, I want Dikshita. I don't know. Dikshita might be Deloitte. I don't know if she can speak some other language. So you understand, it's a real natural program which mounts according to the need and requirement of the students. So yes, the reason why people come here is we offer what you don't have. We offer what cannot happen elsewhere. So there will be a number of multiple discussions where you contextually work with other students. And again, the focus is on clearing the exam, not like these are all translatory things which will help you to get into the main exam. So definitely this will happen, but when to happen, how much to happen, with whom to happen, we can only tell you once you are here and once we understand your preparation style.
okay, I'll ask whether they have so many questions.
Sure.
Mindset ఎట్లా ఫస్ట్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది అంటే whenever 2 months 3 months ప్రిపరేషన్ ప్రాపర్ గా చేసిన వాళ్ళ ఎగ్జామ్ కరెక్ట్ గా
ఏంటంటే స్టార్ట్ అండ్ స్టాప్ చిన్న చిన్న వీడియోలు ఊర్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు
సార్ గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్.
స్టే ఇంటి ఎట్లా సార్ ఇట్లా
స్టే
స్టే
explain stay where do you stay?
ஸோ சார் இங்க பெரிய காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் ஆட்டம் இருக்கும், வெரி செக்யூரிட்டைஸ்ட் அண்ட் சேஃப். ஸோ கேர்ள்ஸ்க்குன்னு ஒரு ஒரு அபார்ட்மெண்ட் தனியா இருக்கும், பாய்ஸ்க்குன்னு தனி அபார்ட்மெண்ட் இருக்கும். அது சேர்த்து இருக்க மாட்டேன், டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பிளாக்ஸ்ல இருக்கும். அண்ட் ஸ்டடி ஸ்பேஸும் டிஃப்ரெண்டா இருக்கும். ஸோ தங்குறது அண்ட் படிக்கிறது டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பிளேஸ்ல இருக்கும். டெய்லி மார்னிங் எழுந்து வந்து படிக்கிறது டிஃப்ரெண்டா இருக்கும், நீங்க தூங்குற இடம் டிஃப்ரெண்டா இருக்கும். ஸோ அண்ட் இங்க பார்க்ஸ் இருக்கு அண்ட் வாக்கிங் கிரவுண்ட்ஸும் இருக்கு. ஸோ ஏதாவது ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கணும்னாலும் உங்களுக்கு ரெக்ரியேஷனுக்கு பிசிக்கல் ஆக்டிவிட்டிக்கும் எல்லா அம்யூனிட்டிஸ் இருக்கு. இங்க பக்கத்துலயே ஒரு சூப்பர் மார்க்கெட் ஆட்டோ இருக்கு, ஏதாவது இம்மீடியட் நெசசிட்டிஸ் வேணும்னா. அண்ட் இங்க எல்லாம் வாட் யூ திங்க் ஆஃப் இந்த காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ்ல எல்லாமே ப்ரொவிஷன் இருக்கு இங்க. ஸோ that also will get taken care of. physical and mental needsக்கு இப்ப ஏதாவது வேணும்னாலும் இங்க எல்லாமே இருக்கு. செக்யூரிட்டி வைஸும் இட் இஸ் வெரி வெல் செக்யூரிட்டி.
இந்த செக்யூரிட்டி அங்கே டேக் கேர் மாதிரி யாராவது இருப்பாங்களா? கார்டன் மாதிரி கார்டன் ஏதாவது இருப்பாங்களா?
வார்டன்
That's not a warden.
like is take care or something.
Yeah, so there will in every house there will be a caretaker. Caretaker will be a lady who will take care of the food and other needs. There will be one caretaker, and apart from that, there will be a mentor. Matlab, mentor is to studies. For studies, there is a mentor, but for rest of the things, food and everything, there is a caretaker. Both will be there.
லைக் ஒரு ஒரு ஆண்டி ஆல்வேஸ் வீட்ல இருப்பா அவங்க கவனிக்கிறதுக்கு சாப்பாடு சமைச்சு போடுறதுக்கு வேற ஏதாவது வேணும்னா அது ஊத்துறதுக்கு இருப்பா அப்பார்ட் வந்து ஸ்டடீஸ்க்கு ஒரு மென்டார் இருப்பா
இருப்பாங்க.
செப்பரேட்டா
எவ்வளவு பேர் மேடம் அந்த இன்ஸ்டியூட்ல படிச்சுட்டு இருக்காங்க?
அது டிபெண்ட்ஸ் சார். இப்போ எக்ஸாம் சீசன் வந்தா மறுபடியும் இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் வருவா. பட் இது ஆல் பர்சனலைஸ். இட் டசன்ட் மேட்டர் எவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்கா அண்ட் ஆல். பட் ரைட் நவ how many students?
Sir, for this batch, for inter there will be 11 people. For final there will be 11 people. That's it. Maximum is 11. It will be less than that. Inter now there are 6 students for inter. Maximum will be 11. For final there will be 11. That's it.
சரி, இப்ப அங்க படிச்சா எக்ஸாம் அங்கேயே எழுத முடியுமா? இல்ல இங்க வந்து எழுதணுமா?
அங்கேயே எழுத முடியும். இஃப் வி ஸ்டடி
Yeah, here only.
இங்கேயே எழுத முடியும்.
அங்கேயே
அது யூ
எழுதலாம்.
வில்
వాళ్ళే ఎగ్జామ్ సెంటర్ వరకు ఇది పోయి డ్రాప్ చేసేస్తున్నారు. కార్లో పిలిచి పోయి డ్రాప్ చేసేసి పిలిచి
சரி, எழுத வேண்டியது. அதான் 11 பேர் இருக்கிறது, 11 பேர் எனக்கு. சார் ஃபீஸ் எப்படி சார் சார்?
I'll talk about it, sir. Yeah. Any other questions?
இல்லை சார்.
இல்ல వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడే
இல்ல வேற ஏதாவது கேள்விகள் இருக்கா? அத பத்தி பேசுறேன்னு அவர். வேற ஏதாவது கேக்குறதுக்கு?
వీరుதான் అక్కడ నడిపించే సార్ వాళ్ళు వచ్చి స్టూడెంట్ మెంటర్ వాళ్ళు ఏం క్లాస్ వాళ్ళు సిఏ చదివిండారు నా సిఏ నేను నిండుమే సార్ లైక్ ఐఎమ్ లిటిల్ బిట్ వీక్ ఇన్ ఎఫ్ఎం
Yeah.
so for me costing is good but FM I have always studied less. So in every attempt, FM would be lower marks only I'm getting. So particularly what we can do about it for me, like how to improve that for me particularly.
See, if you look at numbers, okay, you have costing, you have audit, you have FM, you have SM. In group 2, 150 marks of non-arithmetic, which is theory, 100 marks audit, 50 marks of strategic management. Costing and FM, 150 marks is largely driven through numericals, where there is some level of theory also, very 15-20%, right? That's it. First of all, within this, there are MCQs and there are descriptive questions. So the target is to get 16 to 18 marks in MCQs, 16 by 30 in MCQs, and 30 by 70 in descriptive. These two can happen, 16 here and 30 descriptive, this can happen, right? Now, once these two happens, next is the aggregate, because this two will get you to 46. So
Yes.
in the weakest paper, even if you get 46, that is fine. In some other paper, you'll have to get 55, 60, something like that. Now, specifically in FM, it's for 50 marks. Now, in module 2, you have investment decisions, dividend decisions, and management of working capital.
Yeah.
This together, this three will be coming for around 20 marks.
Okay.
Now, for us to help you cover these 3 chapters, we need only 2 days. In 2 days, you will be able to cover 20 marks because 3 chapters, that's it. This is done.
Okay.
In the first module, you only have a problem with the leverages part, largely. If you look at ratio analysis, capital structure, leverages. So for these 3-4 chapters, you need another 3 days. So in 1 week, 35 to 40 marks will be covered. First 10 chapters are simple and straightforward. That's it. The problem is solved.
Okay. Because like when I study separately, for each chapter I'm taking 5 days. That itself, the part itself is draining. Like I'm taking so much time for a particular chapter.
Priyanka, I remember 2 examples. Driving without knowing how to drive, shooting without the bow. That's it. You say it n number of times. You get back to the example because you will stay for 4 hours or 5 hours, you won't even cover 1 kilometer because you don't know how to drive. When you don't know how to learn, it just simply does not matter. It takes extreme amount of time and effort for you to change anything. So focus on there has to be a significant capacity building. So that is impossible in anywhere in India because the ones who teach also don't know what they are teaching. In the sense that because good batsmen are not good coaches.
So it's a good
good batsmen are not good coaches. Sachin Tendulkar did not become a good coach, right? Because he can bat well, but he may not be able to teach others how to bat well.
Okay, okay.
Somehow, God's grace, we got this unique ability. So me and my mentor team, they not only cleared, they can also help others clear. So that set of people came in together. That's why this is happening. So why you're not studying, it is all gone. It's all past. The future is you come here, you clear both the groups. That's it.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Your mother is having a question. Your mom is having a question.
One question. చదివేది హాస్టల్ అన్ని అర్థం చెప్పారు ఉండే తంగేది ఒక తాగు చదివేది ఇంకో తాగు ఒకే అపార్ట్మెంట్ లో నడిచిపోయే మరి డిస్టెన్స్ అపార్ట్మెంట్ అంట కొల్ల బ్లాక్ ఒక బ్లాక్ లో ఉండేది ఇంకో బ్లాక్ లో చదివేది నడిచిపోయే మరి
ఇప్పుడు ఎన్ని పేపర్లు 6 పేపర్లు ఉంది.
6 టోటల్ ఇద్దరు
ఏ పేపర్లు ఏ డౌట్ ముందుకు క్లియర్
షేర్
చేసి
చేసి
మరి మెడిసిన్
అది ఎంత చూపించారా లాడీ చూస్తే నేను చూసాను
Any other questions?
No, sir. No more questions.
You want to come and check once? You want to visit once? Want to come down and see the place and then take a decision?
Yes, sir.
I think that should be better.
Yeah, definitely.
See,
Because they want to see it so that they'll feel
they'll feel
better.
satisfied. Okay.
Yeah.
So see, there are 3 things, sir. One is process, people, and place. Place, all of these are 3 BHK apartments in a gated community. Most likely scenario is that it will be better than where the students are already staying. The idea is to give them more comfort than what they are already experiencing, because will increase the mental load. To study more, they have to get some level of comfort. So it's a 10-acre community, 10-acre community where it's a luxurious place. Place is sorted. People, most of the people involved in the preparation will be only chartered accountants. Nowhere in India one student will get so much attention from 5-6 chartered accountants at once. Okay, this is about people. Number 3, the process. Process have explained right from mindset fixing, routine building, how to complete the syllabus, how to revise, how to write exams. Everything is taken care, including picking and dropping in the exam center. And after the exam, they'll immediately start the next exam in the car. Not even parents can do this. Now, 2 ways of understanding is you can watch the previous videos, because we don't have advertisements. We have real life scenarios which we show on YouTube. So you can go and spend the time on YouTube, that you'll understand. There is one tour with Deekshita. We did a video together about the campus also. Priyanka showed that video. That is one.
Yeah.
Over and above this, what I would recommend is you can come down, you can see the place yourself, you can talk to your students, and then you can finally decide. So that is exactly these 2 steps. Step 1 is you understanding us through YouTube, then having a live Q&A on Zoom, and 3, final visit. You can spend half a day. You can feel free, and you can taste the food. You can have everything, and then you can finally decide. Make sense?
అప్పుడు పోయి టేక్ చేసి చూసి అంతా అంటే కొంచెం స్టూడెంట్స్ తీరా మాట్లాడేదాకా మాట్లాడించి మనం డిసైడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు అని చెప్పింది అది మాట్లాడని చెప్పింది ఓకే సార్
Is it clear?
Yes.
All right. Any questions for Deekshita?
ஃபீஸ் மட்டும் தான் சார் இருக்கு. ஃபீஸ் மட்டும் இல்லைங்க.
ஃபீஸ் பத்தி அவர் பேசுறேன்னு இருக்காரு உங்களோட. ஒரு தடவை நீங்களும் வந்து நீங்களும் ஹைதராபாத் வந்து பிளேஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்து உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் பிடிச்சது இங்க இது பண்ணா அப்ப அவரே உங்களோட பேசுவாங்க.
இல்ல வந்த பீரியட் தான் சொல்லுவாங்களா, இப்ப சொல்ல மாட்டேங்குதா?
You will not tell about it.
No. Every other question is done. That is the last thing. Only when
என்ன சொல்றேன்னா உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் கேள்விகள் எடுத்துனா அது இப்ப ஆன்சர் பண்ணுவார். லாஸ்டா அதை வச்சுக்கலாம். வேற ஏதாவது அது தவிர ஏதாவது இருக்குன்னா சொல்லு.
வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை, அது அக்காமடேஷன் பத்தி சொல்லிட்டீங்க, அங்க மென்டார் இருப்பாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க, ஒரு ஃபுட்டுக்கு இருப்பாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க. எந்த சப்ஜெக்ட்ல என்ன டவுட்னாலும் கிளியர் பண்ணி கொடுத்துடலாம் மேடம்.
ஆமா 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 சப்ஜெக்ட் மென்டார்ஸும் இருக்கா. ஸோ ஏதாவது சப்ஜெக்ட்லயும் டிஃபிகல்ட்டி இருந்தா உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ற வேலையும் இருப்பாங்க. சிஏஸே இருக்காங்க.
6 చార్టర్డ్ అకౌంటెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఒక్కో సబ్జెక్టుకు ఒక్కరు అది మాదిరి మనకి ఏ డౌట్ ఉంటారో క్లియర్ చేసి ఇచ్చేస్తారు. ఆ స్పాట్లే క్లియర్ చేసి ఇచ్చేస్తారు.
సరే ఓకే.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any questions for Dikshita?
No, sir. That's all. Like, we are satisfied with the YouTube video itself, but we just want more information.
Yeah, this is
That's all.
good.
Like,
This should happen. We also prefer this happen. So the only concern is fees. Except that everything is
yeah,
clarified. Okay,
yeah.
that's about it, right? Dikshita, you
They
can-
just have mainly two concerns. One is like, I should be able to feel comfortable. The safety one, and everything else should be set. That is the two things, sir.
The safety thing, they'll know in 5 minutes. Once they enter here, looking at the number of security guards, you'll know. So that is a simple thing. The rest is how you will clear, no?
Yeah.
So Dikshita, get started with chapter number 9. Okay. Do the same thing. Sir, exactly. You can sit in that room, close the door, and you can do that. Hari, నువ్వు కార్ తెచ్చేస్తావు కదా, keep it in Vayu exit number 4. So keep your luggage and then we'll go to lunch. Right. Okay. కార్ అక్కడ నా పార్కింగ్ లో ఉంది. So now you have to establish Priyanka, like you and your parents, are you satisfied that if you come here, if you come and stay with us, can you clear your inter? Do you trust that? Is it sorted?
Yeah, definitely, sir.
That is clear,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes, yes. Clear.
So fee is the only question. Everything else is clear.
Yeah, everything is clear, sir.
Okay, done. So just give me 1 minute. I'll come back in 1 minute. I'll just have to instruct like the 2-3 students. I'll come back and we'll finish
Okay.
the conversation in 5 minutes. Okay. I'll just come back in 2 minutes. Done.
Okay.